For me, I think I've always had a little bit of a, call it an entrepreneurial spirit. My first job was mowing yards. And so I was fortunate. I had a mower that I could use and a truck and a trailer. And I advertised. And I think at my highest, I had, I don't know, 25 to 30 yards between a couple different towns in Northern Illinois where I grew up. And I loved kind of being my own boss and making my own schedule, but also kind of in charge of my future, right? So if I didn't want to work, or if I didn't work, I didn't make any money, or if I didn't schedule any, didn't go out and try to earn customers, then I didn't make any money. So I think I learned, in high school as my first, I think it's my first real job, anyways, that I kind of loved that kind of being in charge and have that inner drive, I guess, to I can motivate myself. I don't necessarily need to count on other people to motivate me for me, if that makes sense. But I guess to go along with that, my introduction to real estate was actually through my first professional job after college. I was working at at the time, I think, Big Five accounting firm, Arthur Andersen, back when there was an Arthur Andersen. And the person who was assigned as my mentor, when we got together, we didn't talk about accounting. We talked about real estate, because he was and still is big into real estate. And he's the first one that kind of opened up my mind to even realize that you could own a house or a building or an office, whatever it is that you don't live in or work in. Like I literally, what was I at 22 years old, perhaps at the time. And I literally had never crossed my mind that you could own a house and not live in it. You could own it and have someone else live in it. So he was the first person to really kind of expand my mindset and say, you know what, this is it's a business opportunity, right? It's something that I can take and kind of run with it if I'd like to, or not. And taking that kind of inner drive, I guess, is what I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'll bet a lot of your audience has heard of it, and hopefully they've read it as well. If not, they should. But it literally kind of expanded my mind even more, and it made me just want to go out and buy everything I could, which wasn't that much. I started slowly, certainly, but starting slowly is much better than thinking about it and wanting to start but never starting, right? So that's, I think, what I learned. Just kind of learn by doing, surround yourself with good people, and great things can happen over 23 years.